Hello everyone, this evening we're coming to you from the Melbourne Cricket Ground. You join us for this big bash match between the Melbourne Renegades and the Melbourne Stars. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me for this match is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy and the one and only David Gower.
Well, others, thanks to that warm introduction, I, for one, am looking forward to the day's play. I've been down pitch side to look at the conditions. And the ground staff have set up a very fair wicket. Any lapse in concentration, though, and the wickets will tumble. So, probably worth having a bowl first. The weather conditions are perfect for cricket. Absolutely no threat of any rain.
Fantastic breakdown, David, thanks. Let's join them in the middle to find out who'll be fielding first.
The captain throws the ball to their bowlers. Certainly looks like the right decision. It's a wicket that will favour the bowlers first thing, and they'll be hoping to pick up some early wickets.
Ralph has the ball in hand and will get us underway. Hopefully there'll be some swing and bounce with this new ball early on.
Waiting.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yes!
Immaculate timing there.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for four, driven away nicely.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Wait on.
Couldn't get it through the field.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Waiting. Yep.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. No pressure as they've found a gap.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Finch is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on. Poor shot. Really lucky.
Ralph with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
5 runs added there. The Renegades are 5 for none. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Got that away nicely.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Couldn't have hit that any better.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Wait.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yep.
That's a boundary save for sure. There'll be 1 run here for them.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Hold on.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yeah.
Hits that well onto the back foot and cracks it away.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Ralph from the members' end. Loud shout. Can't see why this would be overturned. Looks to have struck right in front.
Line and length is spot on. Stays with the umpire's call. Is it hitting though? Marsh. Can't believe it. Only millimetres in it and they're on their way. A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Please give them a warm welcome.
Yep.
Stunning shot. Fired straight back at the bowler and running away for 4.
Too wide. It was there to be hit and it was really given the treatment.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Right on.
Doesn't beat the infield. Straight to the fielder.
Hold on.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Unable to get the scoreboard moving.
Yes.
That's off the middle of the bat.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Yeah.
It's a good shot. 4 straight down the ground.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Wait.
Edge. What a ball. Strong appeal.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot.
Wait.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one. Timed that perfectly.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game.
Catch it.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin.
Right on.
Only a touch full and put away.
Wait. Yeah.
Superbly played through the covers for 4.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yes.
Edge. Amazing delivery. A direct hit and this could be gone. Big shout.
Wait. Yep. Bowler.
A couple on offer here. 11 runs added there. The Renegades are 45 for 1. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the great southern stand end.
Catch.
Head over the ball.
Yes.
Great shot. That's racing away.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shots.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep.
That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. Makes it easy to just glance the ball off the pads and score easy runs.
Right on.
Brilliant diving stop.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Edge, unplayable.
Yes.
Stoinis did very nicely out there on the boundary.
Well, that's an example of good running. Should always be on the lookout for runs in this format.
Wait.
Over. The Renegades are 51 for 1.
Renegades are now on 51 for 1.
Coulter Nile, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the... attack from the members end.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yep.
Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away. A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Catch it.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
That's a very difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
The captain's going to change things around in the field. That was panic all round. They had plenty of time to choose the right end, and the fact of the matter is they just didn't.
Hold on.
Floated that one up, hit well, but couldn't beat the field.
Wait.
Eight runs added there.
End of the over.
The Renegades are 59
are
for
now
1.
59 for 1.
Yeah.
Super shot.
Good return there, back from the deep. Exquisitely done on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
Those runs
That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Yep.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Right on.
10 runs added in that
End of the
over.
eighth over.
The
Melbourne
Renegades are
Renegades
69
now
for 1.
69 for 1.
Wait. Yeah.
Timed that brilliantly.
That's the kind of shot you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep the control and find the boundary. Played that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those this over.
Yep.
Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball and smashes that one away.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yes.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Nicely ran, working the ball away into the gaps to find the easy single.
Yeah.
Perfect technique and placement.
Strong throw in from the outfield, right to the
End
stumps.
of the ninth over.
Good running,
Melbourne
just finding the
Renegades
gap,
are
and that
now
allows for rotation of the
79
strike
for 1.
and keep pressure on the bowlers.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the great southern stand end. Oh, that's a great ball. Confident appeal. Could it be?
Yeah.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Yeah.
Nice shot.
He was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Maxwell, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yeah.
It was slightly shorter, but it was seen early. Got onto the back foot quickly. Just pushed it away behind square.
Yes.
Decisive running might have got them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
End of the over. The Renegades are 86 for 1. Ahmad, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Huzzah!
The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. The keeper seems convinced this is out. Could be worthwhile sending it to the third umpire.
Clearly impact in line, not much to argue there. Not hitting a thing, ends up wasting a review.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand. A really good stroke, this. Pretty good bouncer, very quickly into position.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Ahmad shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. No pressure as they've found a gap.
Got to the boundary, last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
Yep. Keeper.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Hold on.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. 7 runs added in that over. The Renegades are 93 for 1.
Wait. Yeah.
It's easy runs there at this level when you stray a little down the leg side. Tucked it nicely off the pads for more runs.
Good looking shot, back into position easily, and timed it beautifully.
Brings up their half century.
That shot brings up the half century. Beautiful batting display. Very solid. I think this is just the start.
Yeah.
That's a boundary save for sure. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Got the boundary last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
Yes.
Great shot.
Yeah.
Brilliant. A reverse sweep, a switch hit for 4.
A loose delivery, seen early, and it was dispatched easily.
Are now 104 for 1.
Ahmad from the members' end.
Hold on.
Into the gap, nice shot.
Yeah.
Picked that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
Good throw from the deep, on target. Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Yeah.
Lovely shot. Good seam position, but over-pitched and got what it deserved.
Good balance, really good balance to transfer the weight and stay on top of the ball.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Good shot, a beauty. Off the bat, it looked like it was going. A brilliant slide to cut it off.
Yes. Right.
Couldn't get it through the field. 9 runs added in that over. The Renegades are 113 for 1. Russell into the attack now from the great southern stand end. Massive edge.
Right in the slot, probably hit it too hard. Crunched it straight to the fielder.
Yeah.
Power and precision in that shot. Good work there on the boundary.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yeah.
Big edge.
Keeper. Yeah.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Loud appeal.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds. And you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Yes.
Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
The batsman brings up their half-century.
Top-class innings, been playing very nicely out there, and that brings up the half-century.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Right on.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
A little late on that, no run scored.
The over. The Melbourne Renegades are now on 122 for 2.
End of the over. 9 off it. The Renegades are 122 for 2.
Yes.
Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
Hold on.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Right in the slot, probably hit too hard, crunched it straight to the fielder.
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
No waiting around. Off the mark straight away.
Nicely played.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yep.
Good running. Just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers.
Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. Straight to the fielder.
Let it come right under their eyes, but just didn't quite time it.
Yep. Yes.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run. A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
Yes.
Pulled in off the boundary rope. Good fielding out there.
Yes.
Edged. Unplayable.
Keep us on.
Very, very quick between the wickets, these two. Got home, well, you'd almost say comfortably in the end.
End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. The Renegades are 137 for 3. Going with spin now.
Yep.
Brilliant shot, that. Russell did very nicely out there on the boundary.
Just pivoted onto the back foot, so easily done to knock it behind square.
Yes. Waiting.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Yep.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Just misses. Must have only been millimetres from hitting leg. Strong appeal.
Cool to Nile,
coming back into the attack.
The medium pacer is coming into the attack.
Back edge.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Edge. Amazing delivery. Big appeal. And out. Straightforward catch by the wicket-keeper.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
148 for 4. Mohammed Nabi is the new batsman at number 6.
Unable to get the scoreboard moving.
Please give him a round of applause.
Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary.
Exactly where you want your fielders to throw as a wicketkeeper, right over the top of the stumps. Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeping pressure on the bowlers.
Yep.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads and not the bat.
That's the over. The Renegades are 152 for 4. This will be the first over of the power play. This pair should be really trying to push the scoring rate along. Stanley coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
The Melbourne Stars.
Yep.
Gone, brilliant in the field.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
52 for 5. Sam Harper is the new batsman at number 7.
Immaculate timing there.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yep.
Thrashed away, what a shot.
All the signs that they're reading the ball well. Guided it away off the back foot to the boundary rope.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Huge appeal.
Wait there.
Brilliant diving stop.
Yep.
Edge, what a ball. Big shout. Huge edge.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Can't bowl there. Too full and helped on its way.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yep.
Through the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or two to slow things down again.
Yep.
Couldn't have played that any better.
That was pure elegance, right out of the textbook, that shot.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. A couple on offer here.
Yep.
Super piece of timing.
Now that was beautifully struck with a perfect straight bat.
The end of another over. This time, though, some more fielding changes are coming as the power play finishes. Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone is going to need to step up with a big score. This is a really defendable total. The openers will need to get their iron very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they're to have any chance.
Yep. Keeper.
Very nice running there, nothing too fancy, just good solid running to get things started.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
Hey.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yes.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yep.
Well, there was a split second to decide which end to throw to. In the end, it was a poor choice.
Yes.
4 runs in fine style off the front foot.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the great southern stand end.
Yeah.
Got hold of it, a pretty good bouncer, enough control to get it away.
Good return there, back from the deep. And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yes.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Yeah.
Picks the gap perfectly.
They're the sort of shots that you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrist to keep control and find the boundary.
Right on.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Yeah. Go. Yep.
Dismisses that for 4. A bit of West Indian flair to that.
Into the second.
The short ball is picked up early. Not the best delivery, but it was certainly a very good shot to dispatch it.
Nabby from the members' end. Confident appeal. Could it be? The keeper seems convinced this is out. Could be worthwhile sending it to the third umpire.
Impacting outside the line. Easy decision for the third umpire. Not hitting a thing. Ends up wasting a review.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on.
Yes.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Bit of a mix-up, but no harm done this time. Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yep.
Super shot that.
Got their weight forward, their head was right, and punched nicely through the ball.
Finch, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yes.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Dives to make their ground. Did extremely well to make that.
Gone, played all around it.
Nice.
The first wicket's down. Back to the pavilion and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
Gotch won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end.
Yes.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Yep.
Steered away nicely, let the ball do all the work for them. Nicely played for 4.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Wow, that's missed the lot.
It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball.
Yep.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary, a poor delivery and a fine shot in the end.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
Good return, back from the deep. Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Hey, nice.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Beaten on the drive.
Surely that's got to be called a wide. It's completely out of reach.
13 runs added there. The Stars are 42 for 1.
Yep.
Perfectly timed.
Quick to get onto that sweep. It was beautifully placed and beautifully struck for 4.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Nice shot.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yep.
Good bit of timing there.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Waiting. Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
It's really hard not to get caught up in the excitement. The crowd are loving every minute of this game.
Yep. Keeper.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Didn't keep the foot behind the line. Just a slight tweak to the run-up will sort it out. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Big opportunity missed. A terrible delivery that was begging to be hit.
Yes.
Out. Pretty straightforward catch in the end.
Two down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. And this could be a huge swing of momentum.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Nicely played.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Clark has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Trouble. Complete mix-up between these two. Just avoided an embarrassing run-out. There's the drive down the ground. Cracking stroke.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
75 for 2.
Khan is coming into the attack. We'll see the left arm from the members' end.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Will you listen to the crowd? They are loving it. It's difficult to hear yourself think in here. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there, down the ground.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear. Really good shot there.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. No pressure as they've found a gap. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
That ball was just an invitation that was accepted by return of post. Khan will be disappointed with that delivery.
Edged.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Over. The Stars are 90 for 2.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
An effort ball and called on the front foot. At least they've got an extra ball to go for the wicket. Misses everything.
Yes, nice bowling.
Big opportunity missed, an awful delivery that was just begging to be hit.
And the chance goes begging.
Exquisitely done on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
That's the hot century for this batsman.
Well, it's a case of blink and you miss it with this innings. 50 brought up, and what a devastating passage of play it's been.
Yep.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs. That's a much better directed short ball. Didn't quite manage to get the bat in position. It's through to the keeper. That's the one bouncer for the over.
Get on it.
Quick onto that in the infield.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Yep. No.
Edged it.
Yep.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive.
Are now on 105 for 2.
Prestwidge, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the members' end. Great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and takes a good catch.
So that's the third wicket down, trudging off the field. They're well and truly into the middle order now.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Russell will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
Nice.
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
Catch him.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Yep.
Gets back and punches it beautifully.
That was a textbook shot off the back foot. Plenty of confidence to gain from it. It just flies to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Catch it. Stop.
A beauty, brilliant catch.
It's another wicket, the 4th. Sometimes you just have to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the great southern stand end.
A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
Nice.
I'm not sure what happened with that delivery. Maybe trying the slower ball, but just got it all wrong.
Yep.
Finds the edge. Straight to the fielder.
Cartwright gets off the mark.
Yep.
It was slightly shorter, but it was seen early. Got onto the back foot quickly. Just pushed it away behind square.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Great shot through the gap.
Very, very quick between the wickets, these two. Got home, well, you'd almost say comfortably in the end.
Drives and misses everything.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
Yep.
Very sweet off the bat, and 4 all the way.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but that doesn't matter. No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for 4. A poor delivery.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yep.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Yep.
That's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved.
Yep. Bowler.
Could be close.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Not the ideal way of handling that ball.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Just pivoted onto the back foot, so easily done to knock it behind square.
14 runs added there. The Stars are 138 for 4.
Yep.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. Needs to be on target.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Yep.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off. A couple on offer here.
Yep.
Well, that's an example of good running. Should always be on the lookout for runs in this format. That's a very wide delivery. Very lucky the umpire decided against calling it.
Oh, nice.
Tried to get the drive away, but timed it poorly. Lucky to survive.
End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. The Stars are 147 for 4.
Yep.
That's a boundary save for sure. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Stumping. Oh!
Well, it was an almighty heave coming down the wicket. We might never have found it if they connected.
Yep.
collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Beautiful slower delivery, just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary. A poor delivery and a fine shot in the end.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
9 runs added there. The Stars are 156 for 4. Evans from the great southern stand end.
Yep.
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
Now that was beautifully struck with a perfect straight bat.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
That single is just edging the score closer to a century. Looking a wee bit nervous. You've just got to control the nerves and remember to play each shot on its merits.
Yep.
That's a very difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
Finch, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yep.
Harvey did very nicely out there on the boundary.
Got to the boundary. Last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
Yep. Bowler's in.
This should be close.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected. No interest in that one from the batter. Evans will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
11 runs added there. The Stars are 167 for 4.
Yep. Keepers.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Yep. Keepers in. Yep. None.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yep. Keepers.
Great batting, smashing it all over the park. 100 runs in no time at all.
Yep.
It's off the body rather than the bat, but gets through for 1.
Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
And that marks the end of the match. The Melbourne Renegades have taken the victory. The final margin, none. Thank you very much for joining us. Please remember to drive responsibly on your way home.
This has been a masterclass, a great display of batting and bowling. They didn't let their opponents get a look in. A great win.